All right, so I wanted to do a quick ed puzzle just on using graphing calculators to help you make a box plot. The other video showed you how to break everything down, find your median, your first quartile, third quartile, min and max, right? But this is, I'm just showing it Delta Math, and they have a graphing calculator that comes along with it that will help you figure out how to do a box plot quicker than doing it manually. The one thing on Delta Math is we have this help video. So anytime you're doing a problem, there'll always be this option to watch a help video up here, just in case, if you're not getting a lot of them right, you can quickly watch it. If I click on it, you'll see it's, I don't think it's a very long video. It looks like it's 3 minutes and 19 seconds. This one, you'll be able to speed it along if you're like, okay, I understand up to this point. So it's not like not like an ed puzzle, so you can easily go through it pretty quick. So when we're doing this, if you have your TI 84 emulator, or if you have your calculator at home, a quick way to do a box plot is, here's my set of data. If I go to stat 1 for edit, it has all these lists, and these look like a spreadsheet, right? So all we're going to do is enter in our data. So I've got 3, I've got 4, I've got 6, 7, 7, 9, 10, 10, 11, 14, 16. All right, so we entered all our data in. You'll see this parentheses shows the, just like if we were in a spreadsheet, we're in column L1 and we're at line 11. This is where this is at. So when I'm on the 16, I'm at 10. So this just shows that I have 10 numbers. But now what we can do is, once we have the data in there, we can run our stats on it. So we're just going to go back to that stat button. And then if we go over to calculate, we want to use that one variable stats. And I can hit enter. It says use the data in L1. Yes, that's what we're going to use. We want to go down to calculate and just hit enter. And right here is, it's going to give us all our data. So X with the bar over the top is our mean. Okay, and I'm just going to label that out. Oop. Now it doesn't look like I can label that. Okay, so our mean is right here. It summed our numbers, right? The sigma here means that it summed our numbers. N is equal to 10 is the count. Our minimum is 3. Our first quartile is 6. Our median is 8. Our third quartile is 11. And our max is 16. So it just gave us all the information that we needed. If you do not have the TI-84 or the emulator, if you click up here, let me switch to that. If we click up here, you'll see it's got a graphing calculator, it's got a stats calculator. If you just click on the calculator, it'll give you this calculator that shows up below. And again, like if I just went 3 times 6, and I hit enter, it gives me the answer over here. But can't really use that one for this. That gives you all the stats. You got to use the statistics calculator. It'll open up a second window. And then what you do is just enter in your data. So 3, 4, 6, 7, 7. So I'm just going to do that quick. 3, 4, 6, 7, 7, 9, 10, 11. So 9, 10, 11, and then I think it was 14 and 16. 14 and 16. So if you don't have a calculator, you can use this. Enter your data in. Go up here when it says edit list, and now go to our calc menu. And then the sub menu, we're going to go one variable stats, just like we did on our calculator. We're going to use the data in L1. Looks very similar. We just hit calculate, and it gives us all our information again. Our mean, count, minimum, quartile 1, median, quartile 3, and maximum. So when you're going through and doing this, let me just pull up. So here it said our minimum is 3, right? We have 3. We said 6 on that. Our median is 8. Our quartile, our third quartile is 11, and our max is 16. When you're doing one of these problems, right there you see like it doesn't say submit anywhere. So now it gives you these other directions, and it says create the box plot by dragging the lines. So we want our minimum to be at 3, so we just move that there. First quartile at 6, our median has to be at 8, our third quartile has to be at 11, and then our max has to be at 16. So once we started moving the lines around, it gave us submit answer. I click that. I'm going to say yes. That's what I want to go with. It says I got it right. It shows up here your record. So I got 2 out of the 10. Once you get 10 out of 10, you're good to go. It also gives you a percent complete up here. You can go back out and try it later, but this will always keep track of how many you got right. All right, so tried to make that as short as possible. If you have any questions, email me or send me or show up to one of my office hours at 1 o'clock. All right.